Hey everyone, Miss Hofmuckel here from the West High Library. Wanted to just give you a quick refresher course on how to access ebooks and digital audiobooks from our library collection. So we're going to start out on the West High Library homepage. So if you have that bookmarked, remember our direct address is icwestlibrary.org, or you can always get to us from the West High homepage if you click on the library tab right in the center of the screen. So from our main library homepage, there really are kind of two ways to access our catalog of what books we have in our collection. They're both through a software called Destiny that most of you might remember the name of, but this button right here takes you to what they call sort of the classic interface, which is the way that you're used to searching for books when you're looking for informational books, or if you're browsing for something to read. We also have something called Destiny Discover, which is what we're going to focus on in this video. And it's more of a graphical interface. It's much more picture friendly. And it's actually honestly a much easier way to kind of browse and access our ebooks and our digital audiobooks. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Destiny Discover. The homepage for Destiny Discover looks like this. You can see it's much more, like I said, picture heavy than kind of the classic version of Destiny. Do pay attention to these, what they call ribbons. So there are going to be kind of sets of what kind of material it is that you're looking for. Depending on whether you're logged in or not, it might show you regular books is the first ribbon, and then it'll show you ebooks and audiobooks. So do pay attention depending on what kind of a book you're looking for. Obviously, in the time when schools are closed, you're not going to probably want to be searching for regular books that then are sitting on our shelf that you can't access. But you can use this to get to our digital ebooks that you can download and read on a device, or our digital audiobooks that you can check out and listen to. So it's really easy to kind of browse for ebooks and digital audiobooks. You can see, like I said, they have this ribbon, there's arrows, you can kind of browse what we've got for, we're looking at ebooks here. So you can kind of look at some of the new ones that we've added or what some of them are that we've got. You can also do a see all here and see the entire list. You can see I've got it sorted here by which books have been added most recently to our catalog. So you can certainly browse that way. You can also sort them in several different ways. One is by call number. So that means that you would separate the fiction books from the nonfiction books, for example. So the nonfiction books, the ones that have a call number, are going to sort at the beginning of the list when you sort by call numbers, because alphabetically we put numbers before letters. But you can just scroll down. And once you scroll down past all of the nonfiction ebooks that we have, then you'll find where the call numbers begin with F for fiction. And then you'll have basically a shelf list, a list in alphabetical order by the author's last name of all of the different ebooks that we have. So that's one way of looking at what we've got if you're just kind of browsing. You can also, from the front page of Destiny Discover, you can do a search. So let's say, for example, you would like to read Neal Shusterman's escapist dystopic Scythe series. So you can actually do a search for that, and it'll show you what we have of the books in that series. Here's the very first book, Scythe. You can see this is a link to the record for the physical book that we have on our shelf. So where the little icon says book, that is just the record that you're used to seeing in classic Destiny that tells you, the abstract, what the book is about, gives you some hyperlinks to subject terms, and shows you the call number of the book. We are talking today about ebooks and digital audiobooks. So you can see right here that we also have the ebook of Scythe. So if you'd like to read that, you certainly can. So just click on either the title or the picture of the book. That brings up a page that looks like this. At this point, you're going to have to log in because these are locked to non-West High student users. So once you click the login button here, it'll open up the option of being able to check this book out. So I'm going to click login. And you should be able to just sign in with your Google if you're logged in on your Chromebook. If you're on a different computer, I would recommend that you use the Chrome browser for this, and that you're signed in with your @IC Students account in the Chrome browser. That'll allow you to be able to sign in with Google. Okay, now that I've logged in, you can see that has unlocked some additional features that I can do. I can basically favorite this and keep it as kind of a shopping cart. You can, if you'd like to just read like the first few pages, you can open this book and do almost like a preview of it, or you can check it out here, and that'll keep other people from being able to check it out from under you while you're working on it. So I'm going to click to check that book out. And now that book is available to me to read. So I'm going to click here where it says open. Okay, so this has opened the book. There are some options up at the top. If you hover your mouse at the top, you can customize how you want the text to look, the size of the font. You can add bookmarks. You can add notes while you have the book checked out. There's a lot of features there that are part of the ebook experience in our Fall at Destiny Discover. Okay, now let's go back and take a look at how to access digital audiobooks. I've just done a search in Destiny Discover for Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. You can see here from the search results that we actually have 3 different versions of that book. The first one that has come up in my search is the digital audiobook. So we're going to take a look at how you can access that one. You can see we have 2 copies of it as a digital audiobook, that they're both available. This one, you guys, is the record for the physical book that we have on our shelf. So that's not what we're going to cue in on for today. We do happen to have that book also as an ebook, like Scythe that we just looked at a second ago, but you can see that one is checked out. You could click it and log in and place a hold. That's totally no problem. And then you'll get it as soon as the person who has it right now is finished with it. You'll get a notification from Destiny. But let's go ahead and just look at the digital audiobook. I'm going to click on the name of the book. Now, I went ahead and logged out just for purposes of this demonstration, but if you're still logged in from searching for other books, then you wouldn't have to log in a second time. But I'm going to go ahead and click login here. And just like before, I'm going to sign in with Google. And just as with the with the ebook, clicking that login button and signing in with Google then allows me now to unlock these other features. I can check out this digital audiobook right there. Now it tells me that it's checked out to me, and I can go ahead and play it right here from this screen. I also want to show you guys how to access your materials in Destiny Discover that you've checked out when you come back at another sitting. When you first click on Destiny Discover, it's not going to remember you from the last time you were there. So you'll have to log in. You can actually log in before you do any searching too by choosing the login option in the top right corner from their main screen. And that looks exactly like the login that we've looked at already on this demo. So I'll just click sign in with Google. Then it's going to recognize who I am. And it's going to give me the options of accessing the stuff that I've already checked out. So to get to those, you go to the menu, the main menu on the top left that looks like 3 little lines. And then you just go down to where it says checkouts. This will show you everything you've checked out from the library, including your Chromebook will likely be there. Your textbooks will likely be there as well. Don't worry about any of that. But here are the 2 digital books that I've checked out over the course of the day today. You can open it and it'll pick up right where you left off. You can access any bookmarks or notes or anything once you've signed in. I hope this is helpful, that you'll be able to access ebooks successfully. If you have any requests for books that you would like us to have as ebooks, by all means, you can contact me, send me an email, and I will do what I can. We've just loaded a bunch of new books into the library ebook collection, digital audio collection, so I'm excited about that. And I hope that there are some books there that will help you pass the time in a relaxing way during this time that school is closed. Please do reach out. Like I said on my other video, I miss you all terribly, and I'm looking forward to the day that we can all be back in school together. Please do reach out if you have any questions or if you need some help with anything at all. Thanks, guys.